The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F by Mark Manson from the Chapter 2 of this best-selling book. Today, I'm going to share with you some eye-opening insights about why happiness comes from solving problems and not from absence or denial of problem. You see, life is full of problems, and when you tackle one problem, you often end up with new ones. Let's say you join a gym to address your health issues. Well, now you have to deal with the problem of waking up early to get there on time, sweating like crazy on a treadmill for 30 minutes, and rushing to shower and get ready before you go to the office so you don't stink up the entire office. And it's not just physical fitness. Let's say you and your partner aren't spending enough quality time together, so you designate Wednesday night as date night. Problem solved, right? Well, not quite. Now you have a new set of problems to deal with. What are you going to do on those Wednesday nights that you both actually enjoy? Can you afford those fancy dinners you've been dreaming of? The truth is, problems never really go away. They just transform or upgrade themselves. The key to happiness lies in the process of solving these problems. Notice the key word here is solving. If you try to avoid your problems or convince yourself that you don't have any, you're only setting yourself up for misery. On the flip side, if you believe that your problems are unsolvable, you'll be just as miserable. The real secret sauce is in the act of solving problems, not in the absence of problems altogether. To be happy, you need something to work on, something to conquer. Happiness is an active pursuit, not something that magically falls into your lap. You won't stumble upon it while scrolling through YouTube or by blindly following some self-proclaimed guru or teacher. It won't suddenly appear when you've made enough money to add that superbike in your garage. You won't find it waiting for you in a specific place, a particular concept, a dream job, or even in this type of YouTube videos that you're currently watching. Happiness is a constant work in progress because problem solving is a never-ending journey. The solutions you find for today's problems will pave the way for tomorrow's problems, and so on. True happiness is achieved when you find problems that you genuinely enjoy having and solving. Sometimes, the problems we encounter are simple and straightforward. It could be as straightforward as figuring out good food to order, choosing a new destination for your next vacation, or winning at a video game you recently started playing. Other times, the problems are more complex and abstract, like improving your relationship with your father, finding a fulfilling career, or cultivating stronger friendships. Regardless of the nature of your problems, the basic idea remains the same. Solve problems, be happy. Unfortunately, life isn't always as straightforward as this concept suggests. Many people complicate their lives in one of two ways. First, we have the deniers. These are the people who refuse to acknowledge that they have any problems in the first place. They live in a state of denial, constantly fooling themselves or distracting themselves from reality. It might make them feel good temporarily, but it leads to a life of insecurity, anxiety, and emotional suppression. Then we have the victims. These individuals believe that they are powerless in solving their problems, even when they actually have the ability to change their circumstances. They prefer to blame others or external factors for their misfortune. Sure, playing the victim might provide some fleeting comfort, but it ultimately leads to a life of anger, helplessness, and despair. People resort to denial and blaming others because it's easy and temporarily satisfying. It's a way to escape from our problems momentarily, giving us a quick rush of relief. These escapes can take various forms, such as turning to substances like alcohol, finding solace in blaming others, or seeking thrills through risky adventures. Moreover, these temporary highs can lead to addiction. The more we rely on them to mask our underlying problems, the more we crave them. We all have our preferred methods of numbing the pain caused by our problems. However, the longer we avoid facing our problems and numb ourselves, the more painful it will be when we finally confront them. So my friend, embrace the fact that problems are an inevitable part of life. They will keep coming, like annoying mosquitoes on a summer night. But don't let that discourage you. Happiness lies in solving those problems, in actively engaging with life's challenges. Seek out the problems you enjoy wrestling with, and remember that the journey of problem solving is what brings true happiness. This eye-opening insight came to my attention through the book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F by Mark Manson. If you're eager to delve deeper into this topic, I highly recommend purchasing the book by clicking on the link provided in the description below. But if you're not a fan of reading books but still desire to gain insight from the best-selling personal development books, our channel offers an alternative. By subscribing to our channel, you'll have access to chapter-wise, comprehensive book summaries that delve into the smart ideas presented in those books. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.